Well, good morning. Dave in Kentucky. I'm here to slurp some coffee with you. Some Cafe Bustelo from Fuzzy. Um, anyway, not a shave video today. Still have not shaved this morning, and I'll get to it. But in my shave of the day, in the my journal on DFS and the other forums where I post the shave of the day, people had asked about a razor I used. It was a travel razor, vintage one from the early 40s, and I just thought it'd be easier to do a video, and it wasn't necessarily the next shave video I was gonna do because I have other razors, things I want to get to. I only do a shave video about once a week. Sometimes it's a little longer, sometimes a little sooner. But anyway, information on this travel razor is the Travalong, Travalong. You see them pop up fairly frequently. It's not like it's really rare. And they're fairly inexpensive. Not really expensive as compared to other vintage razors, but patent for it was filed in 1940. And I think it was October 42 when it was issued. It's about 1 inch by 2 inch by 1/4 inch little metal container, and it's kind of spring loaded. I'll show you it in a second. I wanted to show on video how to put it together because that's really the hardest part. It's actually a decent little shaver, kind of a flat blade type like the German type razors would have. Anything else on? I'm looking in Waite's Compendium. It mentions it can come in a cardboard box or a leather snap pouch. Mine didn't have either. It was just the actual razor itself. So here's the information in Waite's Compendium. As you can see, Travalong here. This is what it looks like when it's set up. And I guess that's the box it would come in at times. All right, so what does it fold down to? There you have it. It's about a 1/4 inch by 1 inch by 2. Little hole here. I don't know what that would be for. Embossed Travalong there. Inside it has a little card to tell you to push out this way. So that's what you do for the razor. You push it out. I'll try to do all this up high enough you can see it. Pull a piece of cardboard out. And there's the razor head. So I'll set this down. And there's a razor head, 2 pieces. You see the little catch here, and then there's another catch on the bottom. So they slide apart. And there it is. And as you can see, it's really a flat blade. So you put your blade on here, slide it in, it connects. That's the fun part. Or here comes the fun part, I should say. So then you have to spread these tabs out to catch in these 2 areas. Mind you, the blade's in here now. It does not have a lot of exposure, which has surprised me that it shaved as well as it did with the very little exposure it had. Gonna need some coffee for this. All right. So you're going to see when this goes together that it's the handle's not like this, it's not like that, it's kind of at an angle. So so you just kind of, I stick my finger in there, spread it, and you kind of have to look and think, okay, so that one's going to go there, up in there, and then you spread that one to there. That's it. So as you can see, when I'm holding the body of it straight, this is at an angle. But that's the razor. That's all there is to it. Let me go ahead then I'll pull the one out and then slide the other over, and you can get it. So what you'll find is you'll start to get scratches. This was a new old stock one, and just using it the one time, I'm getting some scratches here, and that's from getting this connected when you put a blade in there. Let me see if I have a blade. Oh, any blade, Dave. Let me grab a. Let's just put a blade in so you can see. Maybe Dave will cut his fingers, right? Fun stuff. Blood on camera. Okay, so I got a sharp blade here. I did have a little trouble getting the blade in here and then this sliding together, so let's see how that goes. Pull it apart. Again. Slide the blade there. And then this is going to go on it and slide in. Well, that was much easier than the first time I did this. So I guess the trick is to lay it on the bottom, the base plate, and not slide it in the top there. Okay, so then I hook the one side, sorta, and then kind of, none of it's showing up. My big fat fingers in the way. I apologize. If I hold it there, you're still not going to see it. I'm hooking the one side, and then I'm pulling this one over. You have to make sure it gets up over both of them. It's okay. So that's what I've written in my journal when I wrote up my shave. The hardest part was putting it together. After that, very nice shave. It actually is almost comfortable, the fact that it's twisted and on an angle. So there you have it. We'll dismantle it, put it back together for you. Pop that outside, that side. That off. Get the blade out. So again, easier to set it on the base plate where it has these little catches to hold the blade. Slides together, nothing really holding it real secure. And then I kind of have to think. So it's going to be pushing out that way. I put the head in there, and then the push out pointing that direction goes in there. Slide it back in. That's it. There's your razor. So handy little thing. That's the Travalong travel razor. Just a short video to show how that functions. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you on the pages.